Hey YouTubies and YouTubers, Derek with kind of a wacky project. Something to do. It's July 11th, I think. Oh, it's probably the 12th. I don't know. I lost track. So I need a project to keep my mind busy for some stuff that's going on with my mom and whatnot. And just health crap. Anyway, show you the project at hand. This is, yeah, I know. Don't look at any of that crap. I gotta chuck a bunch of shit. But anyway, this is the new project. This is a Schwinn 70th anniversary or some dang thing. See, I was going with this thing, but the metal is it's so thin. It's a cheap Walmart crap, Huffy. Just look at the welds. I'm pretty sure that's machine welded. It just looks like crap. And these, that's definitely human that did. Not saying it's any good, because there appears to be right there a cracked weld. I don't know how the heck they did it. Kind of, some spots it looks like it was TIG, and other spots it looked like MIG, and then you go up here and you're just wondering what in the hell were they smoking. Like right in there, it's just kind of crappy looking. But anyway, I got some new parts coming. This was the original rim off of this bike. That's just so rusted out in the rim, but these rims I got, they're beautiful inside, and they're nice. They're a steel rim, so they're very, very nice, and I really like that. I should probably put that on something. I don't want that. It was getting all scratched up. Oh, that's no better. Anyway, so the front rim for my old bike fit right on this, which was perfect. Looks kind of goofy how big it is, but now this has one of those coaster brakes things, and it's only a single speed, and I'm kind of getting to be a bit of a lard ass, so that, and I'm getting old. So it's here, let me flip that around. Yeah, so I need gears. That's the easiest way to put it. I need gears. And right now in Canada, just to find one of these bikes that has gears, you're looking to spend well over $1,000 easily. And I just never thought I'd see bicycles of all things, especially just normal Schwinn or Supercycle cruiser bikes, go over 1,000. It's just stupid. People are kind of getting dumb when it comes to bicycles. Now, I could never understand why anyone in the world would spend 5,000-6,000 on a bike. More money than brains, if you ask me. Anyway, this bike, I have disc brakes showing up for it. I was gonna go with hydraulic, but that's just more bull crap than I really want. So I got disc brakes. I got 2 new hubs for it. I just gotta figure out how to spoke my own wheels. I haven't done that yet. I might give her a shot, but there's a guy in town that does it pretty good, or pretty cheap. So they're 36 hole hubs. They're all just Amazon specials, but billet aluminum is billet aluminum. They look good. See what the real quality is by the time they get here. I don't like Amazon too much. So the plan is, because this was never meant to have disc brakes, I imagine the caliper will either mount on this bar or this bar. What I'll do is once I get the hubs and everything installed, I'll just install the discs. And I have these, they're brackets basically for conversion to put a normal bike like this onto disc brakes. But I don't want anything bolted on. So I'll put the conversion onto the calipers and, put the caliper on the disc and whatnot. Then I'll see where exactly the bracket is on the frame or bolts to the frame, and I'll just weld it. Just weld it on, make it nice and purty. That way I can paint it all one color and not have, you know, the bracket wearing through the paint and causing rust and all that garbage. And the other big problem around again is the hubs I got were quick release. Well, I don't know how it's going to hook up to there yet. I imagine I'm going to have to figure something out here. What I may do is something like what they have on dirt bikes for the chain tensioning. Basically, it's just a washer that goes around the axle and a bolt that goes out this way, and it has a weird like little rectangular piece right here that has a nut on it that you tighten, and it pulls the back wheel that way to tighten up the chain. I figure do something like that, and then possibly once I make sure it is sitting completely straight in the frame, I'll take some metal and weld in a stop, like just an automatic stop right here, so it can't, you know, go out or can't be out of adjustment ever. And then that way when I grind or when I depaint this, I can grind it flat and it'll look like it's the original part of the bike. That, and I got a 8-speed cassette coming for it too, so I'll have, this will be an 8-speed. At first I was sweating because I just figured the cassettes and the the hubs, basically they all had the same width to them or whatever. Now I'm kind of sweating because the width between both of these is 4.5 inches. I'm pretty sure these will be smaller. Or I'm pretty sure these are larger, so the cassette should fit right in. Because you gotta account for the back pedal brake in this, so it's a little bit wider. But I'm kind of thinking this is kind of like a standardized frame design that they use. I'm hoping, and I should be able to get away with it. If not, you know, if I need like a 1/2 inch, what I might wind up doing is cutting these right off, and there's enough room on them I could move them out a little bit on each side. I don't know if I'll do that or not, or what I might do is cut right here per se, put a plate on, another plate, that way I can kind of spread everything a bit, spread it out a bit. And we'll see what happens, see how much room I actually need. You know, I hope not, but I might have to cut this whole back frame off, which would be kind of shitty, but if I do, I'll have to cut her off and go find a bike frame that is basically the same setup right here and here, and just weld her on. That might be a thing too. I hope not. I hope the cassette will just slide right in. I hope that's what it'll do. I don't imagine it shouldn't be too much wider. I hope. But, or this frame. I might cannibalize this frame first, just because, you know, it's an extra frame and I don't really need it. I kind of like those handlebars, but these handlebars are kind of, let me put this damn thing out. These handlebars are kind of cool. Of course, these grips will be coming off, and I'll put some grip tape on it like that. I might try to reuse this grip tape, but I don't think it'll work. I don't know. I like grip tape more. But now I have gears and I'll have brakes coming, so I'll have a bunch of levers, so I don't know how much of the wrap I'll be able to do and whatnot. But like, close up on this. The paint, anyone that may say, oh, it's a nice bike. Yeah, well, look at the paint. It's got dings, it's got problems. I think it's just looked like someone tried to sand right here already and didn't do a very good job at it. It's got dings all over the place, and that's a deep scratch. That's gonna be fun to sand out. But like on that frame, these sections, I'm going to re-weld this, just put a nice solid bead in. But unlike that frame, my other one, I am not cutting these off because these are actually welded correctly for once. I don't know, I would kind of like to maybe make a box or something right here that I can put a lock box on or something. I don't know. See what happens. Probably a water bottle holder for sure. And this, I like the rack, but it's just it's plate or sheet metal. It's just been punched into that shape. I think it feels strong. What I might wind up doing is taking some of the steel right here, reinforcing it on the inside of it so you can't see it. I might keep these and just put some of that bar on the inside, weld it in, and strengthen it up a bit. Just because, you know, I plan on going camping with this thing, so I want to carry all my gear right here, and I need that really strong. But anyway, I gotta wait for parts to show up and whatnot, and waiting on a lot of stuff. So I'll keep you guys updated, and hopefully she goes good. Anyway, have a nice day.